Start a CISP search, you need a lot on plan. Type it in here and this will be the center of your search. Alternatively, you can navigate via locality and then zoom in. Common use case is to know the lot that you're working on. So here it's zoomed into the lot on the map. And then we've essentially got what we're trying to do here is generate a list of lots to send into the historical search, which is called CISP. Some people know it by the term radial. The reason it was called radial is because a lot of the systems, what they used to do is you would not have a graphical tool, and we've represented that here with our radius tool up the top. You can click and hold the mouse button, and as you drag out, you'll get a radius on the right-hand side. It shows you, what systems were doing before you had mapping. It gives you some idea of the size of the area. But now, because you've got integrated mapping with fine-grained control, you can use other selectors like, a polygon. It will, you can use a line, right? And then we can refine the search by adding single lots and then removing them. So that's just by clicking on the lot and taking it away. Now, a common problem that people will have is that you can only search under 1,000 lots, so 999 to be precise. So here we've got 88 currently selected. Now, this only becomes an issue in areas of intense unit blocks because it selects all the blocks underneath. An example would be here. If I just clear this out, you'll see that the goes down to 0, and then what we'll do is select a couple of these blocks down the river here. Right, takes a while to come back, and then we've got 491, but it doesn't look like that many. Well, that's because these unit blocks have lots and lots of lots stacked on top of each other, and it's unlikely that the linkages, unless there's some volumetric subdivision in there, is that relevant. So I'll show you what we can do is we can clear that out, and then we say only common property. So that will only search the common property lots underneath the selection. So you'll see that the total number of lots here is 49. And you'll still get all your linkages and your idents and your RPs for those units. If one of those units was subdivided, then they obviously wouldn't come back. But this is a much more common use case. Just a little bit of information on the mapping itself. We get it updated once a month. We always display the date down the bottom left-hand side once it's been updated. We store the search history, so you can always go back to the lots that you searched years ago, and we'll show the cadastre in the background in the mapping as it is now, but the overlays will be as they were at the time they were searched. You can turn on and off the secondary lots there. You'll see that the key is changing down the bottom. And just a couple of extra tools like your measuring tool here to sort of get some idea of scale. You've got the scale down the bottom. If you actually hover across that, then you'll actually see the scale itself. And what we're doing here is generating a list of lots. So all the lots that we populate this with are what is sent into the historical search. Right. Now, the difference between the blue lots and the red lot, all it is just a visual cue. You don't need one of those red lots. The easiest way to get one is to come in via the main page or search via here. All that means is that it's just a visual cue when you come back into the results to see the subject lot. And that's how we populate the CISP search, and then you just submit it using the green button there after you've selected your job.